couple of these chill tracks are pretty downright chill. Oh, that just went to a straight. There was no... Why not have scene changes anymore? Hold on. I was mucking about with a few things earlier today. Scenes. Let's go over to this one. Oh yeah. It's doing my old style transition. My Lumia wipe. Hold on, hold on. This is definitely strange. Is it called interface? Jeez, I don't normally play with these. I don't know how or why this would have changed. Let's try going back. Hey. I did have a couple of streams in a row where things didn't go really, really awry. I swear, all I changed today, all I changed was I moved my microphone. I figured out, okay, so my microphone was hanging. It was like hanging down, and I didn't really like that. So now it sits upright. It sits upright. Because the way that it was hanging down, the boom on the top of it was sitting right at eye level. So I could barely see chat. And then I moved a bunch of these guys around. I moved a bunch of the little windows around so they're in a slightly different order. I don't like them. I'm going to change them after I'm done. But that's all I've done. That's all I changed today. And then OBS dies on us. And when it comes back, it forgets that I use the right transitions. Jeez. See, like, listen to this. This is still from the same station. It's pretty over the top. Hold on a sec. I think probably if we drop the volume for sure. Okay, which... Bring that way down. There we go. You might be able to hear a movie playing on in the background as well. It's a pretty good flick. Load up some world here, some water world, nobodies. Unload. We are now proud owners of Disney Plus, so we're gonna get all sorts of hype in here. Well, that's pretty tight. Descendants 2. Descendants 2. To which the first one, the musical score was, you know, first movie musical score. But as I've suggested, it kind of sounds like they hired Fifth Harmony to do this soundtrack. So yeah, Disney Plus looks like it's going to be pretty cool. And then we're kind of thinking it's got some good stuff maybe that the boy will get to enjoy, stuff like that. One of the nice things right now, he does get a little bit of video time, not a great deal, but we don't have any volume on so that we can actually just like still read books, run around and play and stuff, and it's not super distracting. So we're looking forward to when we can actually just like sit on the couch and watch a movie. So Disney Plus will be really cool for that, and it'll be nice to get used to it. To get used to their interface and stuff. Yeah. Another nice warm chai. My boating drink. Yeah, I think that'll be really cool. That'll be a lot of fun. And then there's tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff, so that'll be really cool too. Alright, on the boat. Oh, on the boat. So, we got to here yesterday. We dropped anchor here? Yeah, we did. We got to here yesterday. And my acrophobia kicked in and I didn't want to go up there. I have no idea how we're going to do this. And I'm thinking we're going to make this into a really big engine room. We're going to like... I want to put like a third and a fourth wheel on this. So this will be absolutely crazy. You're sorry. What you're sorry about? Oh, this will be absolutely crazy. We're gonna see. Oh, sorry that I have to climb this and with my acrophobia. I'm hoping to challenge my acrophobia with it. Yeah. Well, what I'm thinking, I don't know if there's a lot of fall damage in this game, and seem to remember that they goaded me into making salves or things that restore health. Not really goaded me, but you know, they're in the book and they're all like, hey, you should make things from the book. So I'm curious if they're gonna rattle my chain about, well, you should have salves on you, that way you can survive the fall damage. But like, I don't know if you can Skyrim up that. That doesn't look right. So what we might be doing... Side question. Can you make a secondary raft? Like I could put a plank off of here, and then another one, and then another one, and then build like a little like sub-raft, and then break this one, and then the sub-raft just kind of comes off on its own, and then we can sail it around. Like, can you have paired rafts? And then when you bring them side by side again, you just like put another block between them again, and then you're good. I'm very curious if you can have like extra rafts. Oh, and I've got extra planks on me. We don't need a lot of those. We're going to need lots of planks when we leave. Fueling those engines takes almost a stack. Yeah, I don't really know if you can either. I was actually gonna... I didn't have time tonight because I was dinking around. I was playing with my stream. It was fun. I didn't change anything, I promise. But, I was gonna, like, load up a custom game and just check out a couple of different things. I wanted to see if I could make a raft. I was thinking that, like, whichever one that you're on stays your raft, and the other one, like, when you break the thing, it literally sinks. Like, that's what I picture, is that, like, in the game code, there can be only one. So even if you're on the smaller of the two rafts, it sinks it. So, like, I don't know. That would be absolutely hilarious, because if you did that with this raft and it sunk it, I'd be so mad. Yeah, a little Highlander reference for you. I remember seeing those when I was a kid, and they were, like, absolutely awesome. I don't remember if they hold up. I don't know if that's... Hey, there's a watch out, mate. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I'm liking this setup more. I can actually see almost my entire 2-monitor display right now. My microphone arm is no longer in the way. It's really cool. And it doesn't hang out too much below, so I don't think I'll be punching it much. It literally hovers right in the negative space that I don't really do much in. Little improvements. It's just the little improvements, you know. We gotta keep some nonsense on us so when we have to repair our boat at least. So... I mean, it kind of looks like you can go through there, but there's... I can't go through there. Sharky's gonna get me. Unless maybe this is shallows enough. Hold on. Let's sleep this off. Let's do a lie down so that we can get some daylight in here. Never went back to watch them now. Yeah, oh geez, I'm super thirsty. Some things manage to hold up, and some things just absolutely don't. We were actually, so my wife and I were talking about that, especially Dawson's Creek versus Gilmore Girls. And Gilmore Girls as a show isn't particularly political. It's based in a small town and it does small town things. But Dawson's Creek is a particular kind of whiny that it doesn't hold up quite in the same sort of a boat, so you have to be like a pretty good fan of it. So some shows just manage to escape like a curse of only having a certain time period with which they can be watched, and then they're abysmal. So it's kind of neat that they're, you know, it just all depends on like the content, the way it's filmed, and all that sort of stuff. You can't do whiny, yeah. Like for the time, Dawson's Creek was kind of like it was a good show for what the world needed shows to be. That didn't last very long because there weren't very many. There's a couple of spin-off style, not spin-off, sorry, but like shows similar to. Get me a bowl, yes please. But most of the other shows that were similar to it decided to not adopt the too whiny appeal, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, look at that catfish. Catfish deluxe. Yes. I might just eat that nonsense instead. And then let's put these bowls in here. Look at that, a whole plate full. Went too funny. You get the head. Get the head of the catfish. The thing is massive. It's like the size of both of my legs, and yet I just put the head on a plate with 2 potatoes. Whoosh. Okay, so I feel like we need to be able to see. Oh, I love that you can see my anchor. Okay, there's the shark. It actually kind of looks like I could sail that a little bit further in here. What do you think? Do you think I could actually... That to me was looking really close to my boat, but that's actually not bad. Yeah, let's do. Oh, is that going to be too much fighting? Shoot. So somehow you use 95% of your 800 gig data plan, and we have 5% less to last us the next 7 days. Holy given her, that is cray. Oh, wow. I don't think this is working, and I don't want to be further away. Way anchor. See if I get this going. That's... Wow. 5% less to last us the next 7 days? Wow. I wonder if Twitch is just that cray. Oh, and it goes against the current too. The wind is blowing that way, so I'm not going to be able to even sail into that. I guess this is close enough. That'll do. We've got like the little bit of like landness here. Where's our shark buddy? Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's not too bad. Let's take it. You look at my last 5. Well, thank you very much. If you have to, see if there's a cog gear wheel and drop my settings down to like 360p. I'll probably look just as awesome, but you won't have to worry about it rendering in a higher. Or use multi-twitch. They might be able to support it as well. Okay. What? Watch out for bears? What the given her, peeps? I kind of have arrows. I don't know if I have bear arrows. Like, that fence is ruined. I don't think my arrows are going to be as strong as a fence. This, we need to go back to the other island. I also didn't bring any food, so we have to hope that the food that I ate is going to tide us over. I think we're just, like, prospecting right now and hoping we don't die to bears. I don't even have any ammo. Oh. Oh, yeah, I don't have any... Oh, wild bears. I don't have any feathers. We need to be collecting those from my, my seagulls. You watch everything at 360p? We got 2 short people who won't stop watching them on HD. Yeah, I suppose that if you have to be concerned of a cap, and Twitch is your buddy, then you definitely find a way to make sure you can be watching things at the lower qualities. For sure. Oh, I can't grab those through the fence. I have to traverse into the beware of bears area. I hope bears aren't gonna try to defend their berries. This game is pretty. And thankfully pretty at 360p. Yeah, I remember when, I'm trying to remember what it was, what event it was that was causing us to go over our own cap on whatever connection it was. Like, we were given a notice that said, hey, by the way, you're gonna have a... Oh, hi, that's a bear. Hi, you're gonna have a 100 gig cap. Something along those lines. I was just like, what? That's terrible. And then they said, hey, just so you know, in 2 months, you're going to have a 100 gig cap. I got another notice, hey, in 1 month, you're going to get a 100 gig cap. And then I went past that 100 gigs in like 4 days. So it was like, oh shoot, that's... So like, you guys meant this month? When you were counting down, it was, you counted down to this month? It was something, like, it was on me, right? But at the same time, I'm like, what do I do about that? So I start reading through the fine print. And I find out that in the fine print, it states that you will be charged $2 per gig over, $2 additional, to a maximum of $25. And I had to read that again. I had to look at it again. I got my wife to look at it. Like, does this sound like it sounds like it sounds? And so I looked it up online. Yeah. They will charge me a maximum of but it's $2 a gig per. Like, are you kidding me right now? So, like, we watched everything in HD for the rest of the month. Like, we threw 900 gigs at us, and it cost us $25 additional. It was great. There was no per 100 or anything strange like that. It was just like, yep, just so you know. Well, I think that was one of my favorite wins over an ISP. Okay, let's bring some food with us and avoid bears. At least I have an unlimited streaming plan on my phone, but when I get next to the window to not have lag while watching streams, gotcha. I live in a concrete filing cabinet for humans, so it's about the same when if I'm deep enough in my apartment, I don't really get a good data signal at all. 10 for every 100 over up to 25, but I'm on a very strict budget. And no, that makes that like and it was a fairly gougy place. Like, we're not with them anymore. We're not with them anymore. We ended up we switched over, and I didn't realize that it was, I think, a 2-month cutoff but 60 days from when you say, hey, I don't want your service anymore. So I booked the next internet service and then called up my service. And figured there'd be like 2 weeks of overlap, but we had like 7 weeks of overlap because the new guys were really, really good. They were really fast. So that kind of, we ended up having 2 internet connections for the longest, like for 7 full weeks. I hooked up my laptop and we'd like watch very separate things. It was awesome. Just like, you know, make sure you burn through that. But yeah. It's some of those little fine print things that, you know, half the reason that I would change an ISP. The ISP that I'm with right now is like, oh, it's the other side. It's, what are they, a reseller? So they buy from the big guy and then sell to me. So I jumped on board with this company 1 month before there was going to be a huge clash between the big companies and the little companies about the amount that they charge, because they were charging, like, Canada apparently pays like the highest in internet fees from like our country income versus our country expenditures on internet. Anyway, it's ridiculous. So the big guys were being forced to resell at a lesser rate and all that sort of stuff, but during the time they got to be jerks about it. They got to pass a little deal that, and I think this was the 100 gig thing. There was no such thing as an unlimited package anymore. You couldn't have that. And then you couldn't have anything over a certain speed unless you were like a business, something like that. So I'm with this big company, and they kind of like made this deal that, like, that sucks. So what this little company said was, you know what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do is we'll be able to sell you 3 of those packages. So if you want 300 gigs as your cap, and you want 3 times the speed, we'll just sell you 3 of those packages. And so they did so, and they managed to make some really good bundles, and it was really cool. And because I liked that, and because I signed on sort of during all that turbulent time and stuck with them, when everything was over and the people won, and we could have unlimited packages back, we could have really fast upload speeds, really fast download speeds. It still wasn't the best, but like 300,000 people signed in like a 24-hour period or just some nonsense. So like Canada came to bat and said, hey, this sucks. So they said, hey, just so you know, because you opted in on such and such a package, don't remember what it was, they said, we're doubling it, and then we're also adding on an additional this much, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I went from, like, having a 100 gig package, because I didn't really need much more than that, I just needed home internet, to suddenly having 300 gig cap, and they doubled my speed or something, all for free, just to be like, you know, this was really nice for people to have jumped ship, and to stick with us, and to believe that we could go to bat for you. And ever since then, I kept getting these emails where, like, they'd have to up the charges because there's, like, you know, line maintenance or, like, all sorts of stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then about 2 years would go by and they're like, hey, so all of that maintenance is done and it turns out we saved money, so we're lowering it by $2. Just, like, I've got so many really good emails from them. Oh, that's a bear. That's a bear. Hey, that's a camp. We're now just running because there's a bear. But... Henry stuff, keep out. Oh, but that's a bear. Hey, bears hit like sharks. That's not too bad. They're like land sharks? Crap, can he actually get to my raft? You sound like you're close. Maybe if I go like around like this. Hey, parkour! I have no idea where I am. I think I'm running? Yeah, I am running. Okay. He's still growly behind me. Whee! Not the place I came up. Oh, and that's a bear. They don't really unaggro. Oh, geez, that's a bear. He doesn't hit for too much though. I'm not feeling too bad right now. Can I go into the ocean and lose the bear? There we go. I will right now trade shark for bear. What do you think? He's a dancing bear. Any port in a storm? I think I'm on the other side of this nonsense. So maybe if we go... Stop it, you just stay there. No, stop it, you just stay there. Okay, yeah, you... LOL what? He was humping the beach, right? Is he gone? Did he... I guess they despawned? Alright. Wait, did I yeet my spear? Or did I stab too much and I lost my... Oh... Serpentine, serpentine. Lose the bear, gain a shark. Right, I'm just gonna trade. I'm here at the Predator Exchange. Is it possible? I've got one Apex, and I think that's worthy of another Apex. Do you think it's possible? More LOL what? I've now lost my raft. It's anchored, so like, you know, we should be okay. I really might trade for a shark. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna go in a little slower. I did say we'd also make arrows, but I kinda still don't have feathers. I'm contemplating making a boatload of nests on my boat. Welcome to Subnautica, everybody. We're hoping to not find the Leviathan. He looks like a great shark. We're hoping to not. We are hoping to not. So far, shark seems to hang out in the, like... seems to hang out in the more populated water. So, like, if I go down, there's nothing. But shark is not normally in such an area. Ah. More shark style right about here. Can we get, like, up onto stuff? Woo! There we go. Also not where we went up. We lost the boat, everybody. Wow. These like resources by chance. I like resources. Well, I have food. I have water. Yeah, that's a big fat oops. That's why F's in the chat is one of my emotes. Because there's a different bear sign. Do I have anything enough on me to... Oh, I don't. Shoot. Under the combat. Okay, we can make some stone arrows. These ones take a little bit more. I thought these would also take. But there we go. We've got at least something sort of to protect myself. Currently my fishing pole and my mallet are not helping us. Jeebas. Jeebas. Oh. Is there an update? I just lost a whole wackadoo of frames. This island is too big. And dark now. Like if bears come at me, I'm not as likely to see them. This is like our stone dropping bird, right? Like I'm just gonna get attacked and it's gonna be confusing again. Hey, but that looks like morning sun, maybe? Is that... Do we kind of think that we're getting some daylight? What do you think? Whoa. Oh, hey, there's a bear sign. Bench or from? It's a bear. That's a bear, guys. That's a bear. He kind of looks like he's sleeping, to be honest. Which is okay by me. When the smoke clears. When the smoke clears, I'll probably see lots and lots of bears. Hey, signs? Oh, given her. This place is big enough for signs? Oh, we're not. Ranger station, relay state. What? We're really gonna find the island from Lost. We really are. We're absolutely gonna find the island from Lost. I didn't find signposts before, so like, and if this place is that big, so it's like when I play Minecraft and I'm just like, I get wandering, like, oh yeah, I didn't write down the coordinates from where I live. Alright, there's bear. See if we can stay away from bear. Let's also hope that bear is the singular. First few places only had like one of animals. Yeah, that's not where our boat is either. I guess that's where we came from before, so maybe we continue around this way. I suppose that's top priority. Finding the... What's the name of this game again? What am I playing? Oh yeah, we lost the raft. Oh, that's the bear. Hey, that's the tent. And so that means that we came from this way. And that means that I hopefully can take a couple of hits. Hey, is it like the boar and he now can't get me? Where is he? Oh, okay. That was... I have a hard time finding the mobs in this game. No? Did I not come from up this way? Because like... Oh, hi there. That's two bears. That's two bears. I am still running. There. Hey, it's for getting down. It's not for getting up. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Game also autosaves every 10. So there's no way we haven't like legit lost the raft. How long do you figure it takes to circumnavigate the entirety of this island? By swimming? Also my pinky's getting tired of holding down shift. I just have auto run in my settings. Hey, I do promise some mediocre gameplay. Oh, hey, we're like Ninja Gaiden running around on the walls. This is okay. There we go. Oh, nice. And my wife was watching a streamer who her whole shtick, of course, was that she was terrible at games. And then there was a game that, you know, people wanted her to play, and she was like, well, to be honest, I can't. I'm good at it. That's going to throw people off. I can't have that. It's just not going to work out for people. It also probably takes a different... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ninja Gaiden right there. Beautiful. Whoa, I was like super scooting there. Was I like swimming on the wall? Hey. That was like a little bit of a sprint. I'm not changing anything with my... Oh yeah, there we go. If you're like running on the wall, on the water line, you can like super scoot. This is an interesting place. I don't think you're meant to do this in this game. I think I'm gonna get to say that a lot. But right? Well, let's keep going to the next intersection. Running and walking isn't... Like, it's probably only 20% faster to be running. So I sometimes don't notice if I'm holding the button but it hasn't registered. I don't think we're worrying too much about shark these days. Sharks typically stick around in the super populated areas. Yeah. Here we go. I guess I should be drinking out of my water bottle soon. Murders at the Mystery Manor by Abstraction. We definitely get a lot of Abstraction. That's a band we catch decent flow out of from Pretzel Rocks. There's a couple of Enigma bands, ones that just show up like 1 or 2 songs. But then there's the like super mainstays. And whenever there's an inlet like this, I have to go up to find out, because we parked kind of inward. Not too inward, but just enough. Can't really tell. It wasn't this one. And of course, you gotta love that it's safer to swim around the islands than it is to chance the bears. Although I've survived a couple of bear encounters now. I've survived a bear encounter that was a couple of bears. Technically speaking, we're doing pretty darn good. But it is funny. I guess I've survived better in games like Subnautica than in games like Forest or Subsistence. So I'm faring better against the sharks than I am against the bears. We'll chalk it up to that instead of there's just no sharks. Yeah, it's all my skills. It's just all my skills. I am that good. Seriously, there's some sort of weird physics thing when I like run on the wall. It's like I swim run on the wall. And he scoots a little quick for a bit there. It's an alright effect, I'll take it. Thought I heard more bear. I think that might be from the movie. There's a dragon that sounds like a bear. Yeah, that one. Oh jeez. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the dragon attacking the yacht in The Descendants, but I'm not 100% sure. No worries, no worries. Yeah. The dragon's gone. The dragon sounded like a bear. Because, like, I don't think we even have sharks out this far. Well, let's plunge down a little bit. Plunge down a little bit. Oh yeah, there's absolutely nothing out here. In a way, I will more than take it. For right now, yeah. Yeah, Dragon Bear. Yeah, it actually it has a roar to it. It's big and purple and has a menacing face. Hey. Where's my stream time? 39? Yeah, that's not bad. The last 25 minutes, minimum. Spent having no idea where this was. And see? Shark's just gonna hang out in the populated zone, so that's okay. That's alright. See, that's the dragon bear. There we go. Okay. Back to drinking our own water. And keep the stuff in the bottle. Dragon bear. That's good enough. In a way, I'm kind of hoping that Shark takes a couple of these angled cornered bits off. But leaves these ones for... Anyway. That way we can build up the rest of the back of the boat for more engines and stuff like that. Collect all of the debris. How much of that did I keep? All of it? Oh, nice. Okay. And so then that way, as these pieces are removed, I'll replace them with straight bits, and we'll go back. Your daughter asked you to watch the Descendants movies? I guess we need to do that soon. I mean, the production value is pretty good on them. They're not too bad. Any more of these sorts of things, and I guess these are a couple of the... There's like 3, 5, something like that. So the first one's a couple of years old, 5 or 6 years old. The production value is not bad considering. It's not too bad. I've dubbed it High School Musical, the genre. It's like Disney's B quality is better than some places' A quality, so that's sort of a thing. So I'm guessing you don't kill bears with crappy arrows, do you? But it does look like that this isn't the best inlet. So I actually think that, and most certainly because when we do this, we're just going to start to careen away anyway, right? Yeah, check it. So we're going to go backwards a little bit, and we're going to head around another way. Never bring yourself to watch another High School Musical anything. Well, it's just like, it's the like, has kids, has plot, has songs. There, that's about it. Alright, so when we back up a little bit from this, we should be able to scoot ourselves... Oh, actually, we should be scooting ourselves anyway using this guy. Right? That stops us in our tracks. So let's now send us this way. There we go. We're gonna head along the island. We're just gonna like go straight along. And we'll see what we can see. And we're not gonna do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do that. Rotate it a little bit. There we go. When I rotate it even just a little tiny bit, we're either going straight into the island or... I think we're already training new. Okay. That's looking not too bad. Trajectory, land, everything's awesome. Oh, and hello. Can I have some feathers? We should make another. Oh, hi. Yeet. There goes my scrapbook. I should rebind that. That doesn't need to be there. We should make another nest. How do I do that? It's a boat thing. That's a. Jeebus, where do you make? Oh, bird's nest. Oh, under other. The second category. Just need giant clams. Okay, that's pretty cool. Just throwing shit. I don't like my hook. Get out of here. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even see the animation of it throwing it. It's just gone. Yeet. Just a warning, there will be no warning. I'm gonna try to get the plank too. Can we get that? Oh, did you see it? It even gave me the finger as it went by. Okay, so we are kind of nicely sliding along. Let's see if we can get lettuce at least a little bit. Head inward towards the island again. We're gonna flick on the engines in a bit, and that'll let us propel forward. But the engines are expensive. Yeah, they are. Let's go make sure they're full. Plank, 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 plank. It takes 17 planks to run these things. Plank, 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 plank. So that's kind of over the top. And okay. So now let's flick the guy up. Which one start? There. You. Right? And then now we literally steer around it. And they're off. I'm a terrible captain. I do hope that we can get the world working together to get. Oh jeez. Get the world working together to get a fix on our situation. And that way you can at least have nice companionship of pretty much many other kinds. Kind of down to webcam enjoyment these days. I think those planks get me like a half hour of in-game go. I'm not 100% sure. But I seriously want to put 4 wheels back there. I don't know if I know Kill Matthew, the artist. I think that's one of the ones that are just sort of, they're great, but you don't get a ton of them. And then like every third, fourth song will be Abstraction, or Sam Harris. This looks like another short inlet. A quick turn into here. So you can see. Getting not too bad at the steering of this. So introverted that even when the world was normal, still didn't socialize face to face. I gotcha. I get the feeling that an okay amount of my viewer base is like that. I think I draw that. I'm a nice homebody as well. Get you. I wish there was a way to know that I've got this locked, because that looks a little bit off. There we go. Where it was like straight on. I don't want to be like turning and rotating, you know, that like 1 degree. Some sort of an indicator that, yep, you're doing okay. Let's get some more. Have to try to remember to do that every once in a while too. This is not too bad. Took a personality quiz and you're 93% introverted, 7% extroverted. Wow. That's not too bad. I am definitely extroverted, but I'm also a homebody. Like I can talk to and get along with anybody, and I don't have too much social anxiety myself. But I'm not particularly necessarily keen on always going out, so 99% turbulent, 1% assertive. I'm like selectively assertive, where possible, assertive. Okay, we've been sailing a bit. I guess we should have went the other way. We's not getting the inlet that I was hoping for. And it's good to note that that's a seagull, not a thick-head stone-dropping bird. Cool, you guys show up frequently. Give me lots of feathers, you. Jeebs, that's not bad. I kind of like that fishing is dope in this game, and so I don't worry too much about killing my birds. My birds literally chill on my boat. I might put nests all over it, because, you know. Oh. Well, and so, like, you say that, Duct Tape, but to be honest, I would have a guess that you're actually not in too deep a minority, and if possible even a majority. There's a lot of people that literally they do their job and then they just go home, and if they can do their job from home or do their job selectively and things like that, they'd rather. Like, I knew a guy in college that, like, he was super outgoing, but he told me that in secret that started when he hit college, to which I'd only known the guy for like a year and a bit. But I'm like, dude, you're the most outspoken guy in the class. And he's like, I know, this is a social experiment I'm trying. Like, I want to see if I can do this. He's like, but I didn't leave my house for almost 3 years. It was crazy. It was neat, but it was crazy. And he was just like, yeah, I just got to see if I could try something. And he's like, so nobody here knows me, so I could be anybody I wanted. And so, like, he let his intelligence shine because he didn't let himself hold him back in that regard. But it was just this super unique opportunity. So it's not like something that, you know, you could be like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I think that, like, that's what we were talking about the other day, where, like, mental health issues need to be brought to the light. So that way, the feelings of hopelessness that you might be feeling for any of the things that you'd like to change, let's see, can we pull in here? Trying to get it to go like a little bit sideways there. Okay, get back here, turn off engine, turn off engine, run. I should put this guy at the back. Hey. Alright, this is a fairly big beach. I kind of like maybe being off of this. We'll call this our base of operations for now. You have social anxiety and force myself to be way out of your comfort zone just to go to work, so I get it. Oh, there you go. There you go. I think it's all about the opportunity. I know a few people that the opportunity slipped, and they just let it go a really, 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 really long time in order before they managed to get their grip again. So, like, it seems like I have the advantage that I don't have the regular anxieties and whatnot, but I was also born without really any drive or ambition. So I don't aspire to too much. I just do things. So it's a little frustrating for the folk that would love to be able to get their goals out, but they can't, and then they meet me, and after a little while they're like, well, wait, what do you mean? And I'm like, I just do stuff. So, you know. But I think it's partly because of that I don't have anxiety. I don't have a fear of things not coming to fruition, or... Oh, this is all just to pick up stone. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that doesn't even take anything. That's pretty cool. I don't think I have a need to pick up a boatload of stone, but... Let's see. Yeah, I lose a couple of frames when I drop, when I jump up here. I wonder if maybe the shadows in this game are a bit much, and when it's rendering the whole island. I've never seen like birch trees and stuff. I don't know if I can hit those, and if I can get like pine cones out of these guys or whatever. Right? Like, island is nutty. Right? Just seeing what's around the like general area. We might as well learn where we live in case we get lost again. Let's face it, there's a real good chance that'll happen. Like a real good chance. Give me a quick sec, guys. Diablo. We were just talking about Harris Heller. Other people that show up frequently. My son had helped me misplace something and I had to help locate it. But I also noticed that I am starving and thirsty because I walked away from... Stream was paused, or at least on a BRB. Whoops. So I wasn't really stretching legs and getting a sip. No. I need a faster BRB that's just the BRB, the scene, not the whole macro. Yeah, I didn't pause it all. I mean, what if there were bears? I don't know the limitations that bears have to deal with, but I'm hoping that there's something like I can stand up here and I can just, you know, shoot bears. Oh, more feathers. Thank you. And yet, we still need to get blowfish. I don't think I want to try blowfish till I have the better arrows anyway. Okay. So this is... I don't even know why I have these arrows, but, you know, I could make them. Not a lot of point. Well, I guess there's 18 points, but they might be terrible points. It probably takes 18 of these arrows to kill one bear. Roughly 18. Yeah. Like... Whoa. Relay station 2, 4, and 6. I don't know if I, like, I mean... Case of bear sighting. We bury immediately. Yeah. We already kind of figured that out. Thanks, sign. I wonder if I can, like, stealth around the bears. Right? So it kind of looks like, as long as I'm looking at signs, I'm on a path that signs do not point to. There. And it's good to note that we can see my raft from the top. So that's also a nice thing. I don't think we had that kind of a luxury before. Do we want the ranger station? Or, well, I guess if we pick relay station, we might as well also pick ranger station. And then stealth around the bears. And then, oh yes, munchies and drinks, thank you. Oh geez, run from the bear. Get out the fishing rod. Woohoo! No munchies. Sorry, we're running from bears. That bear. And you can't just stand on these rocks. We tried that nonsense. Ah, jeez. It sucks that water is so far the only thing that deters Mr. Bear. Mrs. Bear? The bear. Can I crawl into the thing? Let's not try. And I don't want to lead him to my raft and be like, hey, that's mine, don't go. Because, you know. Let's just go under my raft for a sec. Hey, it's my steery thing. That's a shark, by the way. Okay. Did bear despawn? Bears have a tendency to despawn. Alright, well, now that we're here, let's have some water. He's angry because he has no picnic baskets or honey. I think I did see something that resembled honey. However, I believe that there would be an item used to extract said honey. Likely bear lacks the item. Has not been to other islands to farm the materials. I know that, whoa. Whoa. Let's have some shark. And ranger station, you don't say. I have want to sail to it. This place is dangerous. Rightfully dangerous. Hella fresh. Just letting you all know, this song is hella fresh. A bear came flying out of nowhere. I want to go low detail so it doesn't render all these bushes and grass. Just bears. And do that, there's like 7, 8 bears. Okay. So, ranger station. Bear came from flying out of there, right? And was I stealthy? I had my fishing rod out, but was I stealthy? Okay. Aerobatic. Well, that's kind of mean. It points in this direction to ranger station, but then there's that way and there's this way and there's no new... I mean, there's no ranger station either, but still. Well, don't see any bear. I know he hangs out around here because that's the campsite. Okay, ranger station is that way? What way? That's a mountain. Well, and so yeah, there's signs, but are they good signs? Ooh. Oh, I can't just have that. What about these tools? They're good. No? Man. Well, I guess there's no point in taking Henry's stuff. Alright. We'll go up. And we'll see. I mean, it could be that ranger station is right there, right? It's just that it's Right up there. That sort of thing. Trying to justify the science. Alright, now my pinky is alternatively hurt for holding down control. Running, not running. Pinky power. Alright, I'm just gonna make it go normal for a little tiny bit here. Yeah, this did look kind of spirally. This is neat. Ooh, hello? Holy crap, are there orcs? What is going on? This game is nuts. The only games I've played that do things like that are orcs. Did we find orcs? Good gravy, did we find orcs? Let's take a brief moment to reflect on the death I'm about to receive because we find orcs. Friggin' orcs. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say it can't be worse than bears, but so far bears have been alright. Oh, hey. Relay or it's not orcs. I'm probably not gonna be looking to wade through that though. Oh, jeez. Do I have prowess? Oh, and you can't stand on them for very long or they start to sink. I didn't consider that because I'm not a jerk. Wow. Anybody else expect that we would find a bear right here? That was awesome. Wow, that's a great deterrent. We should have a moat. Moats are good. The moat should be toxic. I'm listening. If you lived here, your house is gone. Amazing. Oh, the thing I didn't make. I don't got a spear. I probably should have made a spear. Requires 1 light bulb. Oh, geez. I'm just gonna come into your house now and play with your tool board? Your light up tool board? Requires a wrench, a hammer, and a saw. Alright. I'm not gonna put all your stuff back, you. Biofuel refiner? We're so taking that. Oh. Well, we're gonna... What did I yeet for it? Oh, there we go. Carrying too many, like, stacks of things. No, nothing else can be made. Do we have a little bit of rope? We have a little bit of rope. Okay, let's go into the rope department. Make 20 rope and then see... Yeah, okay, there we go. Got a little bit of extra space now. Nighttime is awesome. Shoot. Anything else I needed to get? I guess some notes? Yes. A bunch of beets and cooked potatoes I just yeeted on up there. 1800 volts? Can I have it? Pick that thing up. Oh, toxic moat around the raft. I just read that. That's brilliant. That's utterly brilliant. I really like that. I think we now have a new aspiration. Empty fridge. Throw that on the... Throw that on the... And then there's this cray station. I am hoping that it is not bearful. Okay, so that is the ranger station. It's just a hut. Relays are these great bigs. And there's like, well, there's 6 numbered ones. I don't know if that means that there are 6 in total or if they're just 2, 4, 6. I don't remember if we saw 1, 3, 5. Toxic moat looks awesome. That would be bitchin' all around the raft. Oh, we're gonna... If we can scoop that stuff up in our clay bowl. Just saying. Close Station 2. Wow. Yeah, see, just like barrels of it. Can I just roll? Straight up roll barrels of it out? Oh, your place. I guess I'm to assume that there are no people in this game and that it's one of those, like Subnautica, just me and the world. Ooh. There are only 3. 2, 4, 6. I don't think their plants are doing well. Note. Oh, yeah. I can't just sleep in someone else's bed. It really is like Fallout. I can't unactivate it, right? Yeah, that's just a thing. Okay. Well. So we got that. And the idea of the toxic moat. That's okay. Before we get too many notes. Doing okay for food. Oh. Balboa Island schedule? Oh, okay. Bruno, they're all alone out there. Second entry, third entry. Found your wrench out by the clearing. Oh, hey, there's stuff about the wrench and the other stuff. I did not know I could click on these and make them bigger. That's good for you guys. But yeah, I found your wrench out by the clearing. Did you leave it there? Some kind of game? We know it's been rough on you. Being stuck, blah, 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 blah. So yeah. The board looks like it needs stuff. Oh, we knew those ones before. Those guys aren't new. I legit don't think I can. I don't know idea if any of these are new. I guess, yeah, those are all for Vagastan. What? Oh, Crow. Crow. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. What is happening tonight, guys? More Grim Crow. Oh, what were you playing tonight? Oh, what? Are you kidding? You're 5 are. Oh. What were you playing tonight? What were you having? More Rocket League? Yes, indeed. Oh, you look like you're having a blast with that the other day. How are you this evening? How are you? Welcome back to the Raft. We're playing Island Sim. Oh, I keep not pausing the game. Oh, Sugary Fluffy Duffy. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Everybody, I am Edge of the Freak. I play story mode games. And poorly. Well, we try not to die. That's mostly it. Stream is good. Stream is pretty cool. We've been chased off the island by, like, what are we at, duct tape? 4 bears? 4 bears. Also, thank you for the hype. Oh, welcome everybody. Welcome. Welcome. We're listening to some pretty chill music from Pretzel Rocks. We're chit-chatting about fun stuff in life. And yeah, we're up to 4 bears haven't killed me. Also, there's a shark that hasn't killed me. And we're looking through the notes of stuff. Oh, and Toxic Moat? That's new. I'd never seen that before. So, we're all sorts of new adventures today, guys. And we have to cross back through that thing, don't we? Oh, jeebus. So it's actually the coolest mechanic I've seen for a deterrent in a game. But where is it? Is it this way? Yeah. So like I thought we were gonna come up against orcs because, you know, But these things also sink when you stand on them. I don't curse, but I'm probably going to make a bunch of noises as I go through this. There's relay stations we need to be like, oh, hey, it's actually doing stuff. Duct tape, check it out, it's doing stuff. So, like, I guess we have stuff to do? I don't know. We're going to go... Oh, I stepped in the goo. Ow, 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 I stepped in the goo. Ow, 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 I stepped in the goo. Hey, I only stepped in it once that time, though. Look at that. That is so crazy. They're mean. They're just mean. All right, 2 more. How's everybody today? How's everybody's day so far? Anybody have any good stories? Do you have any good stories? I've been chased around the island by a bear. By 4 bears. And let's see if we can see where the raft is. We might as well show it off. It is the game called Raft, after all. Oh! Wow, it's far away from here. It's bigger than that, I promise. We might as well go on down and show off a bit of the raft. I think, well, we're close enough. We might as well eat before going too far. Okay, let's head down. Right now, it's running through the forest simulator. Let's see if we can get a little closer to the raft. We anchored it to the beach, so, you know, we could find it. I say that because we lost the raft already today. Fairly early on. Welcome to the dual shark controller. Oof. So this is my raft. And we sail the Great Big... So, while I'm talking about my raft, get off of here. Oh, legit. That actually... Heyo. We killed a shark, peeps. I don't have space for his stuff. Hold on a sec. We gotta yeet stuff. We're gonna yeet a potato and some planks. Wow. We got some shark, peeps. That was hilarious. That serves him for taking my boat. Jeez. Well, anyway, that was lit. I don't think I can't remember the last time we just took out a shark that fast. We're at a good number of shark heads, though, which I should point out, you can wear them. So there's many a reason to want to kill the shark, other than, you know. Oh, hey, while we've done that, this is kind of important. We should eat food and go for a dive. We can get resources now. So here's the thing. The shark plagues your boat. I mean, he's a shark. He's an apex predator. He's supposed to. But now that he's gone, I've got the next few minutes to just kind of swim out here and pick up whatever resources are available to me. Free of charge! So you go looking for, like, the really good stuff, and you see if you can pick it up. There's no real good stuff. We picked a good spot, I thought. No? Oh, we're over one of these shipping containers that has nothing in them. This island is a lot of toxic waste. Anchor. Alright, well, shark's down, but we don't really get to... There's just bits of scrap. We'll take it. Oh, no? That... Oh, I'm not low enough to be able to grab that? Oh, that was jarring. We're not going to do that again. Your hook you throw when you're above water. When you're in the water, you use it as a stabby device. Anyway, that's why it's got a rope. Well, that would... Normally it's part of the game that you know, you want to take down the shark and then do a really good cleanse of the ocean's things. But I didn't park anywhere that has a lot of things. We'll do our best. Like, that's not worth it. Alright, well, that's okay. We need to make a spear. And we need to make... under weapons, we make spear. I need ingot and bolt. Okay. Two of those. Alright. Hoping this can help defend us. There's bears. Who knows what else? I mean, we're probably going to find out because we're going to go headlong into it, but there's bears. We have to defend against the bears. And then these are also freshwater makers. Because, of course, it's the ocean. So you fill a cup with salt water, and you pour it in the back section. And then the glass heats up, like magnifying glass style. And it turns it into fresh water for you. It's great. But at this point, there's 2 other relay stations, peeps. Let's go see if we can find no bears. We are looking for a grand total of no bears. Although I'm really feeling the... Oh, I also have... Hold on, I have a lot of crap on us right now. We can't go on an expedition with a lot of crap on us. But I'm feeling those arrows. You know, at first I was all like, these arrows are the... They're the bottom level arrows. You know, that sort of thing. But now I'm all like, whoa. You see me one-shot a shark? So we don't need things like this, right? And I was hoping at some point I get to keep scrap, something like that. Scrap is something that is difficult to acquire. It's one of the things that you want to pick up the most. I guess we've got full water with us. We'll bring some shark meat. Cooked beets can hang out. Correct. Can be learned in research table. Can we research that? Is it good? It is good. Nice. Okay. Then as usual, we don't... Oh, hi. We don't need that recipe. For some reason, all of the other recipes in the game disappear when you learn them. But those ones, it's like you can share them with friends. So you get to keep it after you've learned it. I don't have room for all that nonsense. And we've survived 80 days, people. 80 days. Okay, so... Oh, and feathers we don't need to keep. Feathers can go into storage. I think we're good. I think we can actually say that we've got a lot of stuff. We're also... Oh, hi. We're also eventually looking for blowfish. This is going to be a pretty big expenditure. Expenditure? Expedition? I forgot my thesaurus. Do you think that the bears are weary of me if I'm wearing a shark? Do you think that's a potential thing? Okay, so we did relay station number 2. And I guess we're looking for number 4 and 6. And there are bears. Just so you know, you're to leave the area immediately if you sight one. Trust me, I do that. But like, and it's really but like, they can smell me a-coming. And so I've had no problem rushing at me before I have a chance to see them. There's a bear. So I don't know how far for relay number 4 and 6, but I guess there's more signage this way. We'll go this way. What do we think? Alright, so we'll head this way so far. No bears. Oh, but hey, more signage. This is not too bad. This is not too bad. We were kind of in mockery of the signage earlier because one of them, for Relay Station 2, of course, pointed me clean into the mountain. Like, it's right there, dude. Go. So, ouch. Yes, this game has stealth. Something over there, maybe? Oh, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, it looks like that direction, and there is something there. It looks like a filing cabinet, but it also kind of looks like it's moving. I don't see any bears. I don't see any bears. It's not a bear, is it? Everything potentially could be a bear. I'm just that leery of bears at this point. Wow. Bobby's maze, no trespassing. Bobby, your maze is crap. Bear stash? They drew a scary bear on it. Hello, Aluminum Lancer. Welcome to the chat. How are you this evening? Seriously, would you open this locker? It straight up says bear stash on it. Oh, okay, so that's a bear. Damn it! We were being careful, too. Oh. That's not a way down. Bears are kind of relentless. Ooh. They have a tendency to, like, continue to chase you. Yeah, like that's him chasing me now. Skyrim up here. I wonder how well they can do things. You can't actually... Oh, hold on. Run. Yeah, it does take 18 of these arrows. Wowza. That was crazy. I wasn't thinking I was gonna find this many bears. Also I didn't... Wow. I had 18 arrows when we got up here. That's extra crazy. But hey, all of the leather in the world, that's not bad. And now I don't know where I am because it chased me into oblivion. Hey, how's it going? Well, I'm having real new streamer pains. I sent you a message, but at least I got the clips highlights I wanted. Oh, dude. Oh, but you're sad? Dude. Are you sad about the bear? Because, like, seriously, they've been chasing the bejesus out of me at this point. Screw the bears. Dude. Everything is a bear. Great way to live. Yes, indeed. Ugh. Alright. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my latte, and we're going to see. Oh, about what you're seeing in your VOD? Oh, dude. Dude, do tell. We're having a pause moment. It's all about learning? It is. Were you muted? Were you BRB'd? Did you have your face all zoomed right in and you could only see your nostril hairs? That didn't happen to me. Audio has been muted in spots. Before I had a Stream Deck, I used to get muted all the time. But now, having a mixer has really helped. Because when I want to mute, like even just about what, maybe a half hour ago, I had like a break moment. I immediately muted the mixer instead. So because it's a physical knob I'm turning, I don't mute myself by accident nearly as often. I don't think I've done it yet since I got the mixer. It's something that used to happen frequently to myself, however. It's the worst though. Also streamed a great action sequence in the wrong stream scene. Been there too, been there too. I'm actually, my OBS window, I've rearranged the way that it is because my mic was in the way, and then I rearranged the way that my mic was, and now it's in the way of my preview window. But I'm going to fix that when I'm done stream tonight. I just didn't notice until I hit the go live button. That's always fun. It is all about learning, though. It is all about learning. So there's like a cave thing here. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is where you're gonna get mushrooms from. But I don't know if there's specific cave predators, because, you know, we just continue to encounter new things that are looking to hurt me. Although so far, every island brings its newest thing, you know. Alright, out we go, out we go. Oh yeah, that was way dark in the cave. That was kind of cool. So I'm kind of thinking that if we can make ourselves the much better arrows, we can probably take down bears with a little bit more certainty, if you will. I'm kind of waiting for my health to return. Story of your life, just encountering things trying to hurt you. Just a influx, just a constant influx. No, we can't. That's why we try to provide here. We'll try to get you best stuff. Oh, hey, we're right in between 4 and 6. Nice. I keep wanting to get high ground. That doesn't look like a bush. Like a berry bush? No? No muting while live, but I'd like it if GTA still wasn't a target for stupid meters of licensed music. Ahaha, indeed, indeed. That's in the game. Previous videos didn't get muted at all, I believe, but they decided to mute random stuff. The worst part is that the Twitch bots aren't particularly accurate, so they won't even necessarily mute the entirety of the song. They'll mute a different part. So it's a good place. Very thankful to have ended up here. I'm very glad as well, Duct Tape. I'm super glad that you're here. And, like, you know, even when you're having a day of uncertainty or anything like that, I'm so glad that you come on here to hang out. I do my best to try to keep the cheer, try to keep the fun, try to keep it, you know, not ragey. Like, I might fall clean off this mountain and I'm going to find it funny before I find it angry. So I saw that bridge from, like, way before. I don't know. It's probably going to tell me I need a battery or something in order to activate this thing. Oh, and it's activated from the other side. Oh, Jeebas, do you think I can make this? I'll have fun playing the game. Indeed, indeed. Continue to do what I do, and it won't let you stop your feeling when you're playing the games. There you go. There you go. That's... Oh, I'm stuck. There you go. Like, yeah, do what you... Hold on, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Yeah, do what you gotta do. Oh, I did mention before that I was worried about fall damage in this game. Alright. Did somebody say... Lost the raft? Hey, but this is the first place that we parked. Duct Tape, it's the first place that we parked. Whoa, someone at your work got the COVID. Dude. Wow, man. Wow. I think my region has been, like, really okay, but that's scary, scary. Yeah. This is our very first locale that we parked at, so we should... Maybe it is? Yeah, we should be able to find our way up from here. Maybe we'll find the first bear. Ooh. I don't know if my stone arrow is better than my silver, not silver, my steel pokey stick. Up, up, up. Dude. At least a person called in, got themselves tested. That's awesome. That is very awesome. If people are willing to take care, you know. Because, like, that's the other thing. It's an insidious virus, right? Like, it is really good at what it wants to do. So if somebody's going to get it, a lot less blame as long as they're willing to take care of it. As long as they're willing to do what it takes to kind of curb. Okay. This is just deadly now. I'm literally running around in the dark. We didn't open up the bear stuff because we got chased around by that bear, so maybe we open it now? I'll show you. This was weird. So not only have we been finding bears on the island, because, you know, we can totally deal with that. But we found... Oh! Another bear. We found a locker full of, like, what just says bear stuff. Oh, hey. Okay, this one's actually hitting me. Hey. As long as I can... My abysmal combat skills, everybody. Am I gonna win, or is he gonna win? I think he's gonna win. Oh! There we go, there we go. There we go, there we go. There we go. Anyway, that's the box I was trying to show off. Jeez, that was nutty as a nutty buddy. Alright, we're gonna stretch a little bit. I don't even think... I got food, I guess. Food doesn't actually cure you of, like, the no health. Ow. Haven't gotten sick since 2013. There you go, there you go. I've oddly been stricken with, like, the devil's cold since early-ish March. Every couple of days I get congestion. Now, it's been a lot better. I got, like, a very, very base antibiotic. Nothing too severe. And that was very super close. Is anybody else like butt super clenched after that fight? That was cray. Anyway, let's go find out what's in the bear box now that that's twice we've been chased away from it. Like, check this out. This says Bobby's Maze, no trespassing. And it's literally just like a little tent. And then this here says, shh, bear stash. Ah, there's Brunsaw. Dudes, that means nothing. No, there's a tool board that's missing 3 tools, and I think for no reason I'm returning them. So, there's a wrench and a hammer on the board for also pickup. Everybody's butt clenched after that. My joke I used to say in Overwatch, when I used to play Overwatch Quick Play, after a particular match, I was like, does anybody else have to go find their chair? Stand up so hard, you just fling the thing clean across the room. What computer chair? The one in the kitchen? I'll be right back. Okay. I think that it's engineered so that I can't jump across this. That's the way I would build this. Right? Like the ever so slight downturn of that, I intentionally don't have the what it takes to go across. It'll let me come back though. And I don't even have a compass, so it's tough to tell. Post your clip on the Discord. Oh, do so, do so. 1.5 minute highlight, but I'll shorten a section of a clip. That's what I was saying to you earlier, that like I don't mind having a longer clip, but I like the shorter ones because they're quicker to post on like Twitter and things like that. But Discord I think is great for the slightly longer. I've got a clip from this game where I get a pattern that I've had before, so I yeet it off the cliff, but then after the clip I go looking for my boat and you can see it. It looks really big. Looks nice. but the clip was a little long, so I trimmed it for the, you know, just the yeet and the pattern up with. It looks a little cuter. So far, video editing is a part of this game, the Twitch streaming game, that I have no skills on. Audio editing, totally different. I got Audacity, and it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So I've made ringtones with Audacity. I've made alerts. I've changed a handful of alerts and stuff like that, but when it comes to actual video editing, I'm at an utter loss. Rather keep the 1.5 minute. It's all good. Hard to decide in the first half or the second half. Oh. Alright, well, you're getting a thing in the face. You're getting a thing in the face. This is like attacking creepers. My terrible combat skills in Minecraft has adequately prepared me. What makes this so hard with blowfish is that you're swimming. And so I kept going above water all the time. Oh yeah, I'm the bear killer. Hey, beeses. I've got a net, peeps. They look like, oh my god, they actually look like Winnie the Pooh bees. It's fantastic. Shoot them with arrows so you don't get close to them? I should. But I got the crappy arrows right now. Back to Hack You is back. Welcome, welcome. Where's the cat emote? Gotta find it. Oh, found a kitty cat in GTA. Whoa, that's awesome. Maybe I go up here and I can catch bees? Come on, I do this all the time in Animal Crossing and it's fine. Where's the love? Yes, guy. Oh, I got 5 bee jars? From waving a net at an angry mob? That's okay. Beautiful, peeps. Oh, yeah. Let's Skyrim down here for a sec. How you doing today, Hack? How's been your day? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, you mean shoot the puffers? No, okay, you're right, yes. Shoot the puffers so you don't get close to them. I definitely want to try that out. Oh, is that a different mushroom? Oh no, that's just straight up honeycomb. Do I get an angry mob now? That's like every video game in the universe. When you pick up honeycomb, you get swarmed by bees. No, not this one. You need honeycomb to make biofuel. It sounds like you pee on a honeycomb and you get biofuel. But anyway, I call some of my friends cactus because it won't let me type. Oh, Hack, I love it. Just saying. That's brilliant. I like it. I guess that's the sound of waves. I keep thinking it's the sound of bees. Wow. We all sorts of filled with honeycombs and used to create honey jars. Wow, alright. Honeycombs and bee jars out the wazoo. This is great. This is great. Biofuel is used to power your boat, which we will love having when we go to leave here. So we are still after this side? I don't know how to get up there. They may not even know what you mean. That's for Skyrimming down. Jeez. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yo, what up, Cactus? I like that. I definitely like that. It's subtle. See, because, okay, just so everybody knows. That's the thing. Hey, was that the sound of a bear? I just heard like a growly sound, maybe. So that's the what we're shooting for. I have no idea how to get up there though. When we came around this way, it looked like it was heading down before it was heading up. Like, I can't really... Can I get up onto here? Skyrim up? No. Ooh, that's dangerous. And then you fall on your face. 25-foot drop. But yeah, and then it came out like this. And like... So far, if I took the hard road to get anywhere in this game, I was later presented with the easy road. And so I'm just curious if there's just a path that I'm missing on this island of bears. Right? Cactuses are awesome. Hey, there we go. Maybe this leads us up. Minor vulgarity moment, but my dad, whenever anybody used to call him an asshole, he would say, I'd rather be an asshole than a shithead because assholes are useful. And then you had this like walk. Fantastic. Well, this got us a pretty view of this, but you know, legit. I don't... Can I... Like, you can kind of wall ride? I don't know. The friend you just got the meme from went live. Solid. Seriously, like it's right there. And how mean that I can see the other side of it and I can't. We're gonna head kind of around this way. Yeah, like that's the only way across, and the bridge is from that side. Like, it kind of looks like I should be able to get to it. Maybe from around there. Oh, the cactuar? The cactus from Final Fantasy? They're like, and when you say Final Fantasy, it's from like every Final Fantasy. Every single one of them had some sort of a cactuar. Those things are amazing. To the point that there's a zone in World of Warcraft named after the ability, the 1,000 Needles. Like, well, don't know. I feel like that there's a simple answer. There's almost always a simple answer. And down there is a whole bunch of like vines and stuff that kind of almost make it look like that if I followed this through into there, there'd be like a winding path that goes up through the mountain and just pokes up the top. You know? So far the game has done that sort of thing to me. Like the yacht cruise ship like thing that I was on had I spent like half a stream parkouring my way up the front of it, and then I slipped off of it. We saved, and when I loaded back up, I went up the back half and discovered that literally there's breadcrumbs that you follow, and it gives you all of these items that lead you through the ship, and then yeah, and then you're good. You're so out of it you completely forgot what you were doing. I sort of enjoy those moments sometimes. Like my brain was all like, I'm gonna hide stuff from you. Oh, see? Like, there's a cave right there. I have a headlight. I don't have the battery for it. I don't think I can just make a battery, can I? No, I don't have a cup. Headlight might be exactly what you need to go down here, though. Wait, hold on. Is that really just that it leads to the outside? Whoa. That's, not what I was expecting. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Let me pass back over here. Yeah, okay. I was hoping that was going to be like a nice little cute way through. We're going to maybe scoot around the base of this just a little bit. Don't like those moments because now you feel like you forgot something important that's going to drive you crazy. I'm with you. I won't be able to sleep if it's something just as simple as that I left a cupboard door open in a room I don't normally go in, or just something silly. From what I could see, yeah, from what I could see when I was up above, this didn't look like it connected well enough up at the top. But they might intend for me to Skyrim this. There's a lot of green right here. Nope, not enough. Like, in this doesn't even feel organic. This feels like I'm hacking the area. Yeah. No, that feels like I'm just exploiting an area. Let's head up over this way. 1 minute 15 seconds? Indeed, that should be fine. Plebs, so if somebody creates a clip of your channel, like if I wanted to make a clip, I don't think I get longer than 60 seconds. There's a little slider that starts at 30 seconds for the clip engine, and you can slide it back and forth, no big deal. But you can only expand it to 60 seconds either way, and it gives you, I believe, 2, maybe 3 minutes to choose from when you hit that clip button. And it's always backwards in time. So from whenever you hit the clip button. Whereas you and I can make half, or you can make your entire VOD into a highlight, and then Twitch will keep it forever. Well, actually, I can't remember. I know that's affiliate. They'll keep it. I'm pretty sure though that highlights are capped. It's the broadcasts that aren't, but that's what YouTube is for. All right, let's get a little drinky boo. And we'll eat some of our goodness. Starting to feel like we want to head back to the boat. So this leads up this way, but it doesn't lead up that. Hold on. I'm wondering if any of these connect over. Like any of these jutted out rocks. Can I get on top of one of these? Or did we try that already? Right. Yeah, this still doesn't feel particularly organic, but up in here. Yeah, this is where we were before. This doesn't let me across. Man! Like, I think I could make it to that, and then I wouldn't know where to go from there. I believe... Okay, Lancer, are you the last human in this world? I believe that's the case. This seems to be a common motif in survival games that I've not. The only enemies I've found are animals. That's a Subnautica model, I call it, just because it's the first one that I played of its type. But yeah, I haven't encountered another human. All I find are their notes. Yeah, like it. Oh, wait a minute. No, it was down there I could get to. I thought I could. Like, if this connected here, I'd be able to go like that and then go up this way. I don't know. Also, is this a Christmas tune? Pretzel Rocks, we were listening to. This is Jingle Bell Rock, isn't it? You absolutely can't use those bells without it sounding like a Christmas song. You just can't. You have the digital us to talk to you. See you soon, Ducty. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah. I get digital you guys to be like, what am I doing wrong? I'm the only one in here. It almost looks like they painted that green like I'm to Skyrim up this. Right? Like a lot of this game is intuitive. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just leave that alone for now. We won't force it, and we'll go pick up Relay Station 6. Try that. Like, for all I know, there's a switch at 6 that drops the drawbridge. Kind of thing. And, let's do. The sharks respawn, but so far, other animals don't. So I don't know if new day, new bears. But let's... Oh. New day, new bears. Hello. Hello. Oh, that time he got me. I can absolutely play is like animation. That's exactly what the combat is. Now I'll point out the blowfish in this game are tough. Because you swim backwards so slowly, and they're hell-bent on blowing up like a creeper. Wow, that's a lot of leather. I currently can't make very many things out of leather. It's not gonna stop me, but... Okay, so it thinks I go... Wait, really? I go that way for Relay Station 6? Okay. Once I get wool, I think I can make a bigger backpack and like armor and shizen like that, so we have sort of a priority order to do stuff. But then I keep getting chased around by bears. And I'm also flicking on the relay stations, because, you know. Number 6 out this way. So when we get to that junction where we've got 4 and 6, we'll just go take off to 6 and we'll hope that I have clear path to it. Also, I didn't realize until just now, but the bears do not care about the shark hat. Disappointed. Also, if we can't do much with Relay Station 6 soon... Yeah, it was 4 we tried before. We gotta head out because we're low on water. Ultimately, this is a survival game, so... Oh, more honeycomb. More bees action. San Andreas by Harris Heller. That's alright. One feels far. Not bad. Oh, I just noticed my bow is ready to fall apart. Oi, where are you? Ooh, I really got to incite that animation. Because if he does the double jump at me like that... Oh, like that, right? Ooh. I also just lost my spear. We really need to go back. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to go a little precarious. I don't think I have enough arrows to do it. Hey, maybe I could eat berries. Right? Wait. Berries? I picked up berries just now? None of these are berries? Don't tell me they go into my tea journal. Oh, they do! Wild berries are not an inventory item. Jeebus. Oh, I think that's... Hey. Okay. Well, that's a relay station. It almost looked like it was 4. Unless we'd crawl across here and get to it. Oh! That's gonna be a machete? I don't have a machete. I don't have a sword. What is going on? Maybe we do fight orcs. That bear is a Tasmanian devil face? He kind of does, actually, now that you mention. He's got that mischievous. Okay, where was my last sign? Where was it pointing at? Where? Getting a couple of shades of lost here. Where was our last sign? Yeah, right here. And it was all like, go that way for relay station 6. Okay, we'll go this way. And like, these things are tall, right? So... Well, yeah, like, I can't... How do I... But what do I... Oh, that's my demise if I go that way. Uh-huh. I might have to use my monster cat music with GTA most of the time. Turn GTF music off, if you know what I mean. It's mostly background music and game shops you have to worry about. That's where they keep getting me. So, in BioShock, there was a song that played in the bar. And, so... Oh, jeez, he did see me. I think we gotta run out of here, guys. I don't think I have what it takes to find these last 2 relay stations right here. Yeah. I don't know if I stole a bear aggro. I mean, I guess that's a no. But yeah, I don't like being out here without water. I've got 1 thing of food. Oh, that's where they muted you? Went into a game store. Weird, because you never got muted the car radio music. That plays licensed music. Yeah, that is strange. A little bit of a pick and choose going on there. It is The oh. Hey, but I put down wild berries. No, you don't love those, bear? God. I might not be. Oh, he is eating them. Okay, cool. I don't know if I was supposed to do that. Duct tape is back. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I was gonna say the VOD muting robots aren't exactly accurate. Oh, there's the raft. So sometimes they'll mute sections way after. Also, it can be a bit tough to appeal the robots. So like I knew a guy that bought music from an independent artist, but they were also signed to a label, and I do believe everything was on the up and up. But he kept getting muted, and so he kept having to provide proof. And he eventually just said, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna use something that's a guarantee. Something I don't have to worry about. Only because like it's a system that's in place and it's done to cover butts. And it's tough to reverse-y. Sneaky, unfair, and trying to get money. Gaming industry needs to fight back. I'd love to see a way for an affordable licensing system for those of us that only stream like 12 hours a week. You know? I was thinking about that with the Amazon Prime watch parties. I have Amazon Prime, and I would love it if I would be able to opt in for something called Amazon Prime Plus, where I'm allowed to stream my Amazon Prime stuff to my viewers up to, we'll say, 50 for an additional $5 or $10 on my regular Prime membership. You'd have to make it worth your while. You'd have to watch shows a lot to make it worth your while. And it would be like 50 viewers. And then if you have Amazon Prime, you're not counted in that 50 viewer count. So like, say you had 25 people that were watching tonight and they all had Amazon Prime, then you didn't need Prime Plus today. That sort of thing. But if you're a huge streamer, you'd have to opt in on like Prime Plus Plus, where you're paying like $100, and then you can stream to like 5,000 people. You know, like, and I really think that would be, because like right now I wouldn't be able to afford to pay like $50 a month in order to have licensing to pay Amazon Prime so that my non-Prime users could watch. But that's the way the licensing would have to go. But if they could find a way to argue it accordingly. I know just a little tiny bit, not a lot, about licensing from the IT job that I did. Where a couple of places, because they're under an association that's run by a whole bunch of people who help, you know, they definitely help monetize the business, but some of it as well, there's a little bit of racketeering that goes on. So the way that the licensing goes for the background music, they can bleed some businesses dry. They can literally just say that this place, this type of business is per occupancy, but this type of business is per like group, and then, you know, the way the money just flows or changes accordingly. And so more need to come to the table to say that it needs to be done a better way. It needs to be done to like whatever, just to make sure that like the little guy can still do things on the up and up. Otherwise, people will try to not get DMCAs, but still stream whatever they're after. You know, you get people breaking rules if you don't make the rules easier to follow. When you're done, look at memes clean. Cool, cool. Thanks so much, Hack. I love that our memes page is getting some goodness. We need more ore. That's something that I've not found like nearly enough of where we're currently docked. Oh, nice. He is taking out parts of the back half of the boat. That's okay. That's okay. Bye. But yeah, so like I think change is coming. I think change is coming. I think that we've got There's definitely, because like the world is run by what? Supply and demand, right? And coronavirus already brought a lot more streamers to the table, and streaming was already kind of on the up and up. And while streaming was coming on the up and up, just chatting was starting to become one of the biggest sections. And now that there's all sorts of people that are streaming just chatting because there's a lot more people home and all that sort of stuff, there's now a sudden need for change. For that sort of, hey, we got to do stuff differently now. Oh yeah, it's under miscellaneous. I have 5 bear heads. This got weird. I'm gonna make a bunch of bird nests, and I want to make a lot of arrows if we can. Because, like, when I come up here, I get a lot of voids. I don't know if they're picky, so I'm gonna put them in different spots. There we go. I'd be willing to pay them $5 a month to not mute some stuff and leave you alone. Right? So one of the things that I dealt with was that we were background music. So I'm just going to make up a number, but basically it's $5 a month for background music. And the whole point of that is that you're actually coming to my Twitch channel to watch me play a game and watch me talk to you and interact. But the music is secondary. So what I did was background licensing, or at least IT support for a company that had background licensing available for songs for restaurants, bars, bowling alleys, stuff like that. So it's all background. We found out that in order to do us as foreground, like you'd like to advertise our service, it's literally it's 5-fold. So now it's 30 instead of the 5. And this is per hour, we'll say. And it's just, you know, it's just nuts because now it's foreground. Now it's, so what had happened was there was a dude that had live music and he really liked to use our service in between bands. So, you know, bands would trading their equipment out and all that stuff. Tiny bar, tiny stage, packed right to the roof. But he'd throw on our music. Well, he found that we were hype enough that he started to advertise for us and he got dinged. So I had actually asked him, I was just like, well, do you ever blah, blah, blah? Do you ever blah, blah, blah? Do you ever blah, blah, blah? And one of the things was, do you ever advertise our service? Do you ever tell people that you're playing our music? And so, like, you're allowed to say, you know, background music provided by, that's different. But he was like, come on in and listen to the sweet sounds of. And it's like, no. We're not the main act, but we're definitely up there. And so immediately it's like, dude, no. And then because he wasn't compliant, it's not like, no, you owe us the additional 25. It's like, no, you tripped, you fell. We're gonna rake you over the coals for it. And so he had to pay way too much money, you know. But it's one of those sorts of things that that's the way almost all licensing goes. Almost all licensing is like, if you have the licensing, you're not breaking a rule. Loading make mode phase. That's what we totally should have called it. Instead of the dual shark controller, we're gonna have to redo the boat, guys. We're gonna have to redo the boat. How's it going, Walrus? We're talking about not nickel and diming the streamers and stuff. What? Oh, that's a hype alert. I love it. Oh, Lancer, thank you so much for the biddies. I do love. So I would love to see them come out with the background music licensing for streamers, and it's cheap, because they would make money hand over fist. I know, because the Pretzel Rocks premium is not that expensive, and they talk about the amount of money that they give to their artists. And if they can do that, it's possible. It's just, you know, there needed to be a change. How was work, Walrus? Outside here's a massive shit. Oh, dude. Well, you live in a place that's perpetually hot. So, like, people are going to be bored and they're going to do terribly stupid things, I'm sure of it. What with their boredom. We've got all this stuff over here. We need to have a miscellaneous box. Yeah. Let's put up a misc box. What does it take to make a box? I am sorry that you're having a shit show. Hell duct tape. Just hell. And a hinge. Let's get us a hinge. Make us a box. You go here. One of these. There we go. Put it like there. And then I think I can change this text and we can put like boat supplies. Done. And we know it's boat supplies. Words is hard. Well, like, yeah, dude, don't you work like 17-hour days? And also stop it. I probably could have put it in seeds and bait because I don't really have much in my bait department. Yeah, hold on. We'll put our bee stuff over here too. Because now we've also got bear heads. It's nighttime now? No, right now there is a storm outside and visibility is about 4 feet. Oh boy. Oh boy. Go get that hydration lancer. Oh, thank you for the reminder. I'm gonna get me some liquid. Yeah, it's latte, but still. There's water in there. I remember working for a record store. Front-facing record store. And it was pouring out. And me and this dude that I worked with were not fans of the rain. And so we both challenged each other to just... Oh, hydrate with booze always. We challenged ourselves to run around in it. Because we both just hate the rain, right? And he was just like, you know what? So we dropped our tail hydrate. Yes! Yes! Actually, you've even got the octopus on there, Lancer. The people working at the Gap across the street also took up the challenge, but there was like 6 of them. So it was raining so hard, we actually couldn't see the people across the street. Across the street, we couldn't see them. So we're running around now outside and we can hear them. So then we can see, like, you squint through the rain and you can see them. There's no traffic. People can't even drive. So now we're just running around in the middle of Toronto, big city, no cars, and just like we're practically up to our knees in water. It was amazing. I don't like that most of the time. That was just a fun story back then. Also, aren't you in a desert? Yeah. Not just rain. It's also dust. It hurts to open eyes. I'm gonna say that's gonna be more than just like, oh yeah, it's raining a lot. Like, you can go through the desert on a horse with no name, can't you? Oh, get over there. And get over there. It'll hydrate. Booze dehydrates. Depends if you like mix it with lots of stuff. There we go. Can you eat bear heads? Okay, and then let's... Oh, and we should throw some steaks on the Barbie. Actually, we should definitely throw some steaks on the Barbie. What can we trade you with? There, just that guy for now. There we go. Let that go for a little bit. We gotta cook up some of this fish too. Wow, we got a lot of stuff. Do live in the middle of a desert, but also monsoons. So you get like short periods of torrential downpours, correct? That's it's unfortunate. Dude. Oh, beehive. Okay, so yeah, we can make beehives, and then we'll yield honeycombs, and then honeycombs, I believe, are for biofuel. Let's go get those guys. Pop these in here. We're gonna spend a bit of time on the raft because we gotta consolidate some of the nonsense we've picked up, and then last little bit. We're gonna put this gear over there. We're probably gonna move the biofuel over too. We'll kind of make this contraptions aisle. We get nothing for 11-12 months and then it just pisses and floods everything. Do you get the, like, so right after this is done, if you run around outside, is it just an absolute cacophony of scorpions and spiders and like lizards and small birds and just like everything, and half of them are getting along because they're all just having a giant rave? I've heard of these. People have posted from your region, your area. So these guys only stack by the 5. I need to make another nest. I don't want to carry that. Yes. Can be used to create biofuel. Yes. There we go. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. You think I voluntarily go outside? Well, you'll have to put on pants first, for starters. Yeah, I can make armor as soon as I get some woolies. We're really close to knowing all the things, though, guys. You drove by Death Valley to get your driver's license? Nice. Yeah. I would go blacklighting constantly if I lived where Walrus lives. Yeah, it won't let me put most of my trophies up there. I've got a couple. Where are... Oh, I guess the other ones are in here, right? Yeah. And for visibility's sake, I'm going to take out the shark head. Phoenix AZ. No, got a license in Las Vegas. I have a relative there. Oh, gotcha. Feel your pain. Storm from 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. today, then stopped for like an hour. It's been raining ever since. Whoa. I'll point out that my area either gets half a day of rain, that's the most, or we get 20 minutes, but it's the same amount of rain regardless. It's really funny that way. Like it will go, it'll be 11 a.m., nice out, 11:30, pitch freaking black. It'll rain for 10 solid minutes, and then by 2, you're like, did it rain today or yesterday? It's just the weirdest thing. And yet, it does that often enough that we have enough rainfall for our year. Oh, and dude, because of the military, yeah. Then all over the place. I've known. You know, that city that had to shut down the major airport for 3 days because it was too hot for loaded planes to take off? Yeah. Military parents joined the military. I've got a buddy, actually, that joined out of school because his parents were deeply religious and he didn't want to hang out in that sort of life anymore. So he just said, screw it, he joined the military. He's traveled a lot because of it. It's pretty cool. Lucky because you live on a corner lot on a hill, so your house is the highest point. Oh, so when everything else floods, you're jeez. We've got a couple of spots here in my city. We've got a river, and a couple of spots in my city that is quite dangerous because it gets a little full. So it kind of floods over, like we're talking couple thousand basements, you know. So yeah, being at the top of the hill is awesome. My my in-laws live at the top of a hill of a street that rarely gets plowed in the winter for snow. So driving to their place is fine till you get to their actual street, and then it's like you need a snowmobile. It's ridiculous, and they're at the high point of it. So it's treacherous. It's kind of its own skill, if you will. Let's go see if we can pick up a whole ton. Okay, nobody's moved into that nest. Nobody moved into that nest yet. Oh, but you're in this one? Cool. I'm here to farm some feathers. I don't know if they're going to populate those ones. They might need to be in the top spot. But I'm wondering if they'll occupy... I can put that one in the corner, that one in the corner. I don't know if they'll fight. I'm trying to be considerate. Do I have a map of the world? Maybe somewhere. If I do, and it's accurate, I'm super surprised. A globe. Oh, a game world. No. No, there's no map. This is the closest you get. Oh, weird. And the green ones are ones that I've been to. Map of the game world does make a bit more sense. We were just talking about like places though, and military moving around. So I didn't go too far, did I? We got 1223. I gotta make a new bow. We've got our metal spear is good and intact. I'm trying to think of all the things that we're gonna need for our next expedition. Let's take you up. Go. Place those guys up too. That's beautiful. I mean, it's been a bit for me. I've settled down. That's kind of cool though. I've lived like a handful of places, but not. I haven't vacated much. Furthest south I've been is Florida. That was once. After that, it's Ohio. Woohoo! Not much for the travel myself. Oh, what? The other recipe I got? Oh, we need to be able to do omelets soon. I didn't find any boids on this island yet. Alright, so let's get some food. So am I the only one that would straight up die if I was in this situation? Oh, I'm eating, this is steak right here. So I think you'd be okay. You can also sneak up and kill these guys. So I think Walrus, you'd be okay. In order to make these, you have to find giant clams, but you don't have to eat them. So I think you'd be okay. Sure. But yeah, you get wrecked. I think you'd probably be okay. Bear. That guy. Right? Now it's only recently that we've gotten this steak. These are bear steak. We had piggy steak. Pork chops, if you will. I am choosing a life of eating fish in game. But I will point out that it's actually, I think it's kind of neatly done. That if you really want to, you can live vegetarian. This is my box of not meaty goods. And these actually give you thirst and hunger, just not a great deal. Grill some good steak, yeah, 2 minutes each side. That's it. No more, no less. Hold on, let's take one of these. One of these, one of these, one of these. And so you can come down here and rock there we go. Plays a blank. And we're gonna make fruit compote. I find the fishing in this game is exceedingly easy. So as far as feeding my dude, I do not too shabbily to feed them off of fish. I'm losing a handful of frames though right now. I think maybe I loaded this game up with really good detail settings before streaming it. And I maybe want to plan accordingly. They've got a world of baked potatoes too. I think they do a little bit better when they're a baked potato. We're gonna say save world. We're gonna go back to the main menu for a sec. The game freaks out when you load or unload, by the way. I think this one. World of Work Raft. So I think we've done everything we can with story mode today. We gotta jump back on in there and get the other relay stations. There are other relay stations. We gotta see if we can get the other relay stations. But they're a challenge. I think you want to take like a couple of bottles of water and some steak with you. Lots of fish. Potato. Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. Potato. Yeah, they're not bad. And then you can recipe them too. There's a veggie stew in the game. It just takes two potatoes or two beets or one or the other. A potato or a beet. So as always, any game that has a custom mode, I like to show up and see if I can dink around and make something weird in custom mode. So welcome to my raft. This is my raft. Welcome to my raft. So I made this the other day. I was bored. And I wanted to know what would happen if you... Lord of the Rings quote. Right? So this is what custom mode looks like. Boosh! The sharks don't bother you. And you can swim straight down for a long time and nothing happens. But something I wanted to try today. Right? Is what happens if you break that off, right? Like, can we seriously have... Are they attached? What happens here now, right? Like... I'm genuinely curious, like... Can we just have a whole bunch of these? Oh, hey, that one broke like way up. But, honestly, Walrus, this is why I built it. Was I wanted to see just how much the physics of the game was going to be going. I haven't seen super turbulent water, and I don't know whether... No, I don't know if there's commands in the game. Okay, so that's just chat. Oh, there, that's just chat. Whereas when I did a slash weather, nothing came up. That's Dale. Oops, not supposed to see me. Well, okay, so not really physics, but just like weather rough. Huh? Hold on. I like it rough. Nothing. Anyway. So I don't know if there's a way, but like seriously, like you could I did see somebody's YouTube channel where they had a massive custom realm thing. Also known as the broken physics, because the thing should have toppled over. Well, and that's why I only made it a 4x4 too, right? But like, these are attached. These are technically still attached. We're sunk about halfway and then falling over. Well, like, yeah. Absolutely hilarious. And so I also wanted to know more about, like, these poles and the half poles and stuff. And like where I can destroy them, stuff like that. At what point does the whole thing come apart? Right? Oh, there's... Ultimately, this was a lot of fun, but I made a very broken world. Pirate strippers. It's pretty much what those poles are for, right? But yeah, and then what we were curious before, Walrus, Duct Tape and I were talking earlier in the stream, is could you dock your raft, build an extension like this, right? And then sail it off. So like, if I now show up in here and say ship thing and say give me a sail craft, sure, right? So it's now definitely attached there. Now it's tough to tell because there's no actual debris. I guess I can like yeet something. Maybe. Does it show where we're going? Well, maybe you don't even move in the world. Huh. One. So, that answers that. Don't bother making a second cursory raft. Is there any other physics we want to test before we're done? But for the most part... Oh, will that actually break things? I'm genuinely curious. I think that's just an animation. There we go. So yeah. You get lots of good light ray shafts. But we don't get a whole lot of actual physics. Well, one of them disrobes pirates, and the other's a pirate that disrobes. Pirate stripper or stripper pirate. Okay. Yeah. Sugary Fluffy Duffy, how's it going? We're definitely good with both. Do you like the conversation at hand? How's it going? Welcome. How's we've been playing Teenage Halle Berry on a raft. She's got watermelons. Like up on the raft. I didn't do a lot of farming on my boat. We gotta maybe try that next time. Not good. Whoa, what's up? Why is not good? What's happening? We're gonna exit game. Oh wait, where are we? We're gonna exit game. What can we do? Is there anything we can do to help you be a little bit better than not good? We try our best. We are gonna be ending stream shortlish. Finding somebody to raid. Oh, actually, I also did something neat. I put in the raid icon, the raid emote that we're going to be getting hopefully someday soon. They look pretty down there. Like they're doing the can for us. On stream, you feel like you're not good enough? Like you live stream and you don't feel like you're good enough? Well, you're definitely good enough. I mean, you can bolster you. I bolster me. You should actually, to be honest, let's go. Where are my chats? Where are my things? This guy right there. If you happen to enjoy Discord, if you are a fan and have Discord, you should join. I chit chat a great deal about good stream stuff. I would have no problem helping off stream for sure. Sugar, if you wanna hit up, if you wanna jump in, Aluminum Lancer, for example, who I do believe is lurking, him and I have been having some pretty great conversations. We call it shop talk. I'm currently looking at 8 messages from, so if you're up for it, I mean, we got some pretty good affirming members of the community currently. As far as where we want to go after all of this, wow, House of Dub is on Sea of Thieves. That's kind of awesome. Other than that, we've got Erroneous. Doing some Mario Maker 2. Oh, thanks, Big Giant Circles, for the interlude. This feels very interludial. Ole is actually still on games and demos. You know? Ole is doing some pretty big stuff these days. You play on Xbox, not PC? Oh, Xbox is lit. They're doing some good stuff these days. I think Ole is still live. I'm gonna be playing for a little bit. I really enjoy what Ollie brings to the table. Questionable Ollie is a developer, code writer, and are very, very good at life and affirmation and good stuff, but also making their stream very, very cool. So I like to introduce people to other people that have good ideas in their streaming world. So we're gonna jump into Questionable Ole and go say hi, because he's got some really good stuff. So yeah, Sugary Fluffy Duffy, feel free, hit us up on Discord. I would love to help you out with any stream effects, if any things that you've got going on, helping bolster you, helping you feel better. All that sort of stuff. I've been doing this for just over a year, so I don't have the greatest experience, but I've got a year's worth of, and I would happily share. There we go. Awesome, awesome. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Beautiful. I'll check all that out as soon as the offline goes. This was great, guys. We're gonna watch Waterworld tomorrow on Discord, because it's hilarious that we've been playing Raft and liking it as long as we have. Crazy that we're on land in Raft, though. So that'll be great. And then Far Cry 3 on Sunday, maybe Monday as well. I don't know. Could be hype. Could be hype. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks for the greatness. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. I've got me raid, a host, a sub. That was a lot of good stuff from Crow. Your follow, Sugary, was awesome. Thank you very much again. And 100 bits? Cray. That's cray. Alright, guys. Let's go raid Ollie. Let's go give him some love. Hype in the chat, everybody. Peace.